home province of Quebec. And you were a finalist at MX Vietse Canada in 2017 with over 120 participants. Not only that,
Yes.
but you were crowned Quebec City's Best Lip Syncer of the Year. And you pride yourself on being able to lip sync in multiple languages: English, French, Spanish, German, and Korean. That's
Yes.
very impressive. What can't you do?
Oh my God. You know, I put a lot of energy in my lip sync because I think lip sync is like my main strength. Sorry, I'm looking for my words sometimes. And you know, I work so hard on my song and everything, and I always know my song. And you know, not everybody can do that, so it's kind of my own little things. But I can pass, I would say, like I remember a Korean song that I learned. I think it took me like kind of 4 weeks to learn it because you know I know it, but I'm not necessarily entirely sure of what I'm saying.
Right.
But you know,
But you get the flow, you get the beat, you hit the notes. Yeah.
exactly. And I look at some lyrics and I look at the actual artist doing it, and you know, it's a lot of practice, but it's so rewarding. Like I love it.
So rewarding, and you have so much to be happy about. I mean, you won last night's mini challenge with that iconic Putin dress.
Yes.
It was absolutely amazing. When it first came out, I was like, wow, that is just, it speaks absolutely to Quebec.
Who would have thought about this?
Now, Quebec really is the place to get your poutine. So I want to know from you,
Yes.
what is the favorite poutine for you? What's the
For
best
me,
combination?
a lot of gravy and a lot of cheese. I don't care about the fries. Like the fries can be big, little. I don't care. Bring me some cheese, bring me some gravy. I'll be the happiest woman alive.
I love that. I went to Quebec and I had a poutine. It was a duck poutine, and it changed my life. So you guys
Oh my
definitely know
God.
what you're doing.
Yeah, we know how to do that. We do them in, like, I know a restaurant. If you come again to Quebec City, I know
Mm.
a restaurant where you have 50 different combination of poutine available. It's crazy. It's called Poutineville, and you have like I didn't even like eat all of the kind they have. So you have to go there.
Starbucks, but for poutine. Any kind of combination you want. I love
Yes,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah. Anything. It's really good. And they're big. Get ready. They're big.
Good. I like the big portions. I don't
Yes.
like the little tiny portions. So that's good.
No, we don't like that.
You are such a beacon of light, and you're so positive. And you really did touch upon some pretty serious topics last night, talking about your adoption and how you were able to
Yeah.
really turn that into a positive aspect in your life. So I'm just wondering, for other people listening, like, how were you able to find that positivity and turn that situation of adoption into something so positive and so vibrant and something that turned into your career?
Mhm. Well, I think I've always been a positive person. Like yeah, I remember when I was young, when I was in school, I always were, you know, the little person that was getting detention for laughing too loud. So, you know, I've always been like this. I like to party. I like fun. And for me, my adoption story was not a sad story, like I said, because everything turned out so well for me. Like, look at me. Like I am so lucky to have experienced all of this. And like I cannot say that for everybody because
Hmm.
I'm one of the lucky ones, but I know that there are so many more people in need, and I wish that everybody could have like the family that I got. Like it's gold. It's just gold. I couldn't have asked for better, and yeah, it's not sad for me because it's like a success.
Yeah, I hear that. I feel that from you throughout, the two episodes we saw you on the show. You have so much positivity, and you're very happy-go-lucky, very just taking things as they come along. Um,
Yeah.
it maybe didn't work out to your, best effort when you decided to pick the role of Bong. I remember in the episode you were like, "I'll do it.
No.
I got it." So, do you
No.
regret picking Bong, or was it just kind of like a fun challenge
Um,
for you? Like,
well,
what's your thoughts around that?
um, thinking about it now, because I had time to process everything, I wouldn't have chose this character, not because it was a difficult character, because I didn't know at the time, but I would have been more strategic. Like I would have given the French role to an English girl so that she can mess up, and I would have taken an English role. But you know, on the spot, I was having a good time. I was I was happy with my choice. I chose my own role, and Like I own it. And you never know what's gonna happen. Even if I choose another role, for example, the part of Cynthia when she had a lot of singing, I can't sing. It would have been as bad. So
Yeah, and I feel like you're sorry, go ahead.
no, it's okay. You never know what you're gonna get, and that's the part of the challenge also that is Drag Race, because when you think you get comfortable in something, you're not, because they're gonna throw something at you.
Yeah, you're so right. There were some roles that were so heavy on lines and singing. Some that had no
Yeah,
singing at all, but there's so much other personality you have to bring. But for you, you as well as Adriana and Suki Doll
Suki.
had to work in
Yeah,
a group together. So what was that like being the people that had to really coordinate as a group? And you're only in
yeah.
episode 2, so it kind of just gets thrown on you.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was more difficult because we had to know the words, we had to know the choreography, but we had to be so much in sync. And I
Yeah.
think that's the main problem that happened with us. And boy, we rehearsed the hell out of this number. And it happens what happens. And because Adriana is from Quebec City, I was already used to work with her, so like we've put on like big Disney shows together and production. So I know the way that she works and she knows the way that I work. So we were pretty confident. No, not confident. You know, we were sure of ourselves
Yeah, you were
because,
very confident together
yeah,
as a
exactly.
group. Yes.
And Suki being from Montreal, we felt like we could connect easily, like we were explaining things in French all together in our own corner. So, I don't regret that because I had a fantastic time with them. They helped me, I helped them. So like we really were a team. But when arrived the actual challenge, and you have to sing and dance at the same time, it's impossible for me.
Yeah, when I heard that it was live, I was like, wow, these queens have it in for them because this
Yeah,
is such a difficult challenge.
yeah. And my knee was better. My knee was really better from the last episode, but it was not healed as full. So, when we were rolling like down on the floor and things like that,
Yes.
it was kind of difficult, because I could
Mhm.
do it, but maybe not as I could have done it if I would be like if I didn't have that injury. So, yeah, I think it took how can I say that? I think that it played a role also in the way that I kind of felt failed my choreography. But it's life. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe if this challenge would have arrived at week 7, I would have stayed until week 7.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I'm happy. I'm so happy of the experience.
And I was very happy when the lip sync performance started because Girlicious was like my jam in 2008. So when it started, I was like, stupid
Well,
shit, yes.
everybody loved that. We all loved that. Too bad that they had only 2 singles.
I know, I know. Don't get me started on that. I know. I have so much
Oh
thought
my
there.
God.
You're so funny. Even when you were exiting, you were like, you were ready to have a cheeseburger, and I was starting to get hungry for a cheeseburger. So the whole thing was just so positive. And
And,
afterwards,
and
just
you
really going through. Sorry.
and you know what's funny is when I got eliminated, I had so much emotion, and they took me and put me like in a place, just to calm my emotion and everything. And when I entered the place, there was 3 bags of McDonald's waiting for me with poutines and burgers and fries and like an all you can eat. So like, yeah, they thought about me. I was like, oh, I feel like crying, but not because I lost, because I'm so happy to eat
You can
burgers.
cry into your McChicken. It's all good.
Yeah.
I love that. Even afterwards, checking you out on social media, you are absolutely hilarious. Everyone watching their live right now, if you're not following Océane aqua-black, you are hilarious. You're a hoot on social media. And you seem to have done some shows now, post-pandemic, or we're still in the pandemic.
Yeah.
But what has that process been like for you as a performer, really just getting back out there and meeting fans and performing for them?
I would say that it's a little bit more difficult because, of all the social distancing and
Mhm.
everything. And, there's a difference on a crowd that is sitting on stools and a crowd that is, stand and cheers. You know, I think that when we are in sitting position, we are more like, relaxed and calm and everything. So to whip up an audience, it's double the effort. It's double the effort. So I think that that's one of the struggle that brought the pandemic, and the fact that there's a maximum of people that can be in one place.
Mhm.
So it means that less people can experience like a show or something. So I hope that everything is gonna calm down, because I think for my part, I know that it's just an opinion, but I think COVID is here to stay. Like, I think
Mhm.
it's here to stay. We just have to adapt and learn to live with it, like we did with, I don't know, the flu or anything. So I think once we embrace that, it's gonna be okay. And more people are getting vaccinated now. So I think we have like a couple months, well, maybe 5 or 6, but
But
I'm
you
always
raise a good point
positive.
because the arts and culture are so important, and entertainment isn't going anywhere. You
Yeah.
just even speaking on that, you have some new potential music that's coming out. I know you recently signed a record deal, and so I know you are
How
going to
do
be
you
doing some
know
music.
those things?
Oh, I we do digging. We do digging over here. We make sure we're educated on everything our queens are doing. So
But that's one thing about Drag Race. It's that it pushes you to your limits, and then you grow from that experience. Because like I decided to take some course in singing and everything and rapping, and now I'm gonna have some single coming out soon. So maybe I would have never thought about doing this if I didn't went to Drag Race. So I feel like kind of a winner also, because it makes my career advance, and like I'm learning new stuff every day.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you mean you have a single coming out? You've got merch at dragqueenmerch.com. I mean, it's an
Yes.
awesome tank top. You're like comical. You're riding a goat. It looks amazing. Everyone should go to
It's
dragqueenmerch.com and
crazy.
check it out.
I
You
love it.
have, yeah, you're incredible. You've been doing drag for 18 years. You're so seasoned, such a professional, such a positive light. And thank you
Thank you
so much
so
for taking the
much.
time really speaking to us and giving us your perspective on last night's episode. I know you have such a busy media day, talking to so many different people about Canada's Drag Race, but we just wanted to thank you because such a beacon
It's
of
always
light.
a
Brought so
pleasure.
much light to the season.
Because that it's kind of my favorite part, because like, yes, I like to perform, I like to give a show, but I also like to talk to people and see how what I'm doing affect people, so I can just get better and learn about them, what they like, what all trends come on now in life. So you always have to. That's I think that's the big difference between, even if you're a season queen,
Mm.
you never stop evolving, because the minute you stop evolving, I think you're lost. I think you're lost. And some queen is not that they're not good, because I think that everybody has a base, but they never evolved. So now we're like at light years of what we were doing back in those days. So I think it's really, really important to like get with the program.
Get with the program. This Océane aqua-black is the queen of adapting and the queen of learning new things.
Yes.
So this is not the last time we will see of you. And I'm so excited to see you next time I'm in Quebec or next time you're in Toronto. I'll definitely be checking you
Yeah,
out.
of course, I'm coming.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Thank you so much, Océane.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have such a nice day.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this live. And you can check out Canada's Drag Race every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern on Crave Canada. And we'll see what happens next week. So much drama to come. See you guys then. Bye.